Welcome to Comic Yahud, your go-to for quick comic recaps. Today, we're diving into a fast summary of Tintin and the Broken Ear. If you're short on time, this one's for you. Let's get started. The Museum of Ethnography, a sanctuary of cultural treasures, stands as a beacon of history and wonder. Visitors are captivated by the vibrant Dahomey painted posts and the intricate Bepend masks, each artifact whispering tales of ancient civilizations. Yet, as the museum's doors close, a shadowy figure lurks outside, watching with an intensity that hints at sinister intentions. The night swallows the figure whole, leaving behind an unsettling silence that foreshadows the chaos to come. The following morning, Tintin's world is upended by the news of a shocking theft. A sacred tribal object has vanished, setting off a chain of events that will test his resolve and courage. Tintin, driven by an insatiable curiosity, is drawn into a whirlwind investigation. At the museum, detectives Thompson and Thompson speculate about a collector's involvement, but Tintin's instincts tell him there's more to the story. Delving into the lore of the Arambeas, he uncovers a link between the stolen fetish and a deadly poison, a revelation that intertwines with the mysterious death of artist Jacob Balthazar. His relentless pursuit of truth leads him to Balthazar's residence, only to be thwarted by a parrot, a potential key to the mystery, that slips through his fingers, leaving him with more questions than answers. The elusive parrot becomes a symbol of Tintin's struggle, its escape a taunting reminder of the answers just out of reach. Tintin's relentless pursuit leads him to a series of confrontations and revelations. A tense encounter with a burglar in the night hints at deeper schemes, as Alonzo and Ramon express frustration over missed opportunities. The narrative unfolds with a domestic quarrel at 21 London Road, where ghostly claims and a bizarre declaration of being Balthazar add layers to the mystery. Tintin, piecing together the puzzle, discovers a crucial clue, a car's number that points him towards Dr. Eugene Treblebob at 120 Minstrels Way. With Snowy by his side, Tintin's resolve hardens, ready to confront the shadows that threaten to engulf him. As night cloaks the world in darkness, Tintin's journey leads him to Sunny Bank, a house steeped in tension. Inside, Ramon and Alonzo's frustration boils over, their mission teetering on the edge of chaos. A parrot's mocking laughter fuels Ramon's rage, while Alonzo warns of the bird's importance, their words heavy with the weight of their clandestine operation. The revelation of Rodrigo Tortilla's betrayal adds a new dimension to their mission, as Tintin, hidden in the shadows, absorbs the unfolding drama. Armed with crucial information about Tortilla's departure to South America, Tintin slips away, ready to pursue the next lead in his relentless quest. On board a ship, Ramon and Alonzo's pursuit continues, their eyes scanning the deck for any sign of their elusive quarry. Their frustration mounts as they debate the identity of a mysterious figure, suspecting Tintin's presence among the passengers. As night descends, a tense encounter unfolds, culminating in a near miss that leaves Ramon seething with frustration. Alonzo, ever the strategist, redirects their focus to another target, the enigmatic old man. Their whispered plans and cautious movements underscore the gravity of their mission, as they navigate the ship's deck with a mix of determination and trepidation. The narrative shifts to a man in a green coat, traveling to San Facian to secure an arms deal, while Tintin remains embroiled in the unfolding drama. Trickler, back in Los Topicos, receives news of the successful deal and hints at a solution for Tintin. In a shadowy room, masked figures plot a time bomb, their determination palpable. The next morning, Trickler presents Alcazar with a letter accusing Tintin of betrayal, enraging the general. Orders are issued for Tintin's arrest, while a mysterious figure grapples with a malfunctioning watch, racing against time to align it with a street clock. Tintin, unaware of the impending chaos, faces Colonel Juanitos, who delivers the shocking arrest order. Desperation grips Tintin as he searches for an escape, only to be startled by an arrow carrying a note through the barred window. The message offers a glimmer of hope, instructing him to pull up a rope for a daring escape. With Snowy by his side, Tintin's determination solidifies as he secures the rope and peers down the daunting tower height. Outside, allies prepare a tractor to aid his escape. As the rope tightens, the wall crumbles with a crash, freeing Tintin and Snowy. They leap into a blanket held by waiting men, quickly regaining composure and racing away with Pablo, who promises to cover their tracks. Gunfire erupts, adding urgency to their flight. Tintin and Pablo navigate the alleys, reaching a vehicle where Pablo hands over the keys, urging Tintin to drive to safety. With gratitude, Tintin speeds through shadowed streets, while General Alcazar, furious, orders his capture. Soldiers, initially fooled, realize Tintin's identity too late as he drives past. A tense pursuit ensues, with soldiers in a military vehicle determined to catch him. As dawn breaks, Tintin's black car races across the countryside, pursued by a green military vehicle. Gunfire shatters the windshield, but Tintin presses on, narrowly avoiding a train at a crossing, leaving the soldiers halted and frustrated. The chase intensifies in the mountains, with Tintin's car skidding along treacherous paths. Soldiers believe they've cornered him, but Tintin's car veers off a cliff, tumbling into flames. Believing him defeated, soldiers descend to confirm, only to be startled by the sound of their car. Tintin, having outwitted them, drives away, leaving soldiers scrambling. As Tintin speeds towards the frontier, a barrier looms ahead. With determination, he crashes through, leaving guards in shock. The pursuit continues, with soldiers radioing a warning about the threat Tintin poses. As gunfire erupts at the border, Tintin's car is hit, careening off the road and disintegrating.
Oh my God! Wow!
Snowy, dazed but determined, nudges an unconscious Tintin, urging him to awaken. Amidst the chaos of a disintegrating vehicle, Tintin lies unconscious at the bottom of a slope. Snowy, dazed but determined, nudges him awake, barking for help. Two soldiers, alerted by Snowy's cries, rush to the scene and escort the seemingly unconscious Tintin away, with Snowy following closely. Meanwhile, in Sanfation, a messenger delivers urgent news to General Alcazar, who resolves to respond with war. The city buzzes with the news, and Alcazar, pleased with the escalation, reports the success of their plan. As Tintin is transported by soldiers, he whispers encouragement to Snowy, who chews through his bindings. Seizing the moment, Tintin leaps from the truck, narrowly escaping gunfire as he and Snowy dash for safety. They plunge into a river, battling the current and gunfire from soldiers above. Tintin clings to a rock, pulling Snowy to safety, and they spot a floating tree trunk, which they use to cross the river. Reaching the shore, they catch their breath and plan their next. In a desert camp, Alonso and Ramon panic over news of a ship fire, fearing the loss of a valuable fetish. Meanwhile, Tintin finds shelter with Don Jose Trujillo, who shares tales of the mysterious Arambeas. Eager to explore, Tintin convinces Carico to guide him downriver, despite Carico's fear of the Arambeas. As they journey through the jungle, Carico abandons Tintin, leaving him to continue alone. Tintin and Snowy navigate treacherous rapids, losing their canoe and supplies but managing to reach safety. Exhausted but undeterred, Tintin and Snowy rest on the riverbank, contemplating their next steps. Despite the loss of their provisions, Tintin's resolve remains unshaken as he surveys the dense jungle, determined to uncover the mysteries that lie ahead. Snowy, ever loyal, stays by his side, ready for whatever challenges may come. Tintin clutches Snowy tightly as they leap across slippery rocks, narrowly escaping the river's treacherous grasp. Safe but unarmed in the hostile jungle, Tintin voices his concerns, while Snowy reminds him of his loyal companionship. As they venture deeper into the lush, vibrant foliage, an unsettling feeling of being watched grips Tintin. Suddenly, a dart hisses past, prompting them to take cover. Tintin examines the dart, realizing it's coated with deadly poison, and they flee from the unseen assailant. Amidst the jungle's dangers, Tintin encounters Ridgewell, a long-lost explorer who reveals his life among the Arambeas. Ridgewell's ventriloquist skills save Tintin and Ridgewell from a sacrificial fate, and they form an alliance. Tintin shares his quest to recover a stolen Arambea fetish, hoping to uncover the truth behind its theft. Ridgewell listens intently, intrigued by Tintin's tale of murder and deception. As Tintin and Ridgewell navigate the jungle, they are ambushed by hostile Rumbaba. Captured and bound, Tintin faces a grim fate until Snowy races to the Arambea village for help. Meanwhile, Tintin learns of a sacred stone hidden within the fetish, a revelation that ignites his determination to solve the mystery. Ridgewell's recounting of the Walker expedition and the tribe's tragic history deepens Tintin's resolve. With newfound clarity, Tintin outlines the thief's cunning plan to hide the diamond, vowing to retrieve the fetish and return to Europe. Tintin, with unwavering resolve, outlines the events leading to Lopez's hasty departure without the diamond, leaving the precious stone hidden. Ridgewell agrees with Tintin's deductions, piecing together the story as they drift downriver in a canoe, surrounded by the dense jungle's ominous beauty. Meanwhile, deserters Alonso and Ramon, hiding in the foliage, spot Tintin and plot to seize his canoe. Their ambush is swift, with Alonso accusing Tintin of causing the Vild Alliance destruction and demanding the fetish's whereabouts. Tintin, maintaining his innocence, cleverly distracts Alonso with a feigned snake threat, allowing him to turn the tables. Tintin's quick thinking leads to a chaotic struggle, with Snowy aiding in the distraction. Amidst the fray, Tintin manages to subdue Ramon and Alonso, binding them before discovering a cryptic note in Alonso's possession. The note, mentioning a diamond and a broken ear, reignites Tintin's determination. Despite the deserters' taunts, Tintin remains vigilant, but Alonso's sly escape attempt results in a perilous encounter with piranhas. Tintin narrowly escapes, his resolve unshaken, as he and Snowy continue their journey, determined to outpace their adversaries. Arriving in Sanfation, Tintin faces a setback with the missed boat to Europe, but he uses the week to regroup. A chance discovery of a red fetish statue in an antique shop reignites his quest. Tintin's investigation leads him to Mr. Balthazar, who reveals the statue's origins, pointing Tintin towards Samuel Goldbar. Despite Goldbar's absence, Tintin's determination remains unyielding as he races to catch him, only to find the SS Washington has already departed. Encouraged by a dock worker's suggestion, Tintin sets his sights on the nearby airbase, ready to continue his relentless pursuit. Tintin's heart races as he dashes to the airbase, spurred by the dock worker's suggestion to catch the SS Washington by air. With Snowy, they reach the airbase, where a pilot offers a glimmer of hope, a mail plane heading towards the ship. Meanwhile, aboard the Washington, Alonso and Ramon seize their chance, breaking into Goldbar's cabin to find a red figurine. Their excitement turns to desperation when they realize the diamond is missing, prompting a frantic search. As the mail plane approaches, Tintin boards a small boat, his determination unwavering. He reaches the ship and urgently seeks Mr. Goldbar. Bursting into the dining room, Tintin confronts Alonso and Ramon, who recognize him with shock. The confrontation escalates as the red fetish falls, revealing the elusive diamond. A desperate scramble ensues, but the diamond slips into the sea, leaving Tintin and the men in a tense standoff. Chaos erupts as Alonso and Ramon blame Tintin for the loss, leading to a struggle that sends them all overboard. The sea churns around them, but Tintin is rescued by sailors, while Alonso and Ramon vanish beneath the waves. On deck, Tintin learns of their fate and, wrapped in a blanket, confronts Mr. Goldbar about the stolen fetish. Shocked, Goldbar agrees to return it to the museum, and Tintin, with Snowy, ensures its safe return. With the adventure concluded, Tintin and Snowy leave the museum, ready for a well-deserved rest. The Arambea fetish stands proudly on display, a testament to their journey. As they step into the world beyond, Tintin's spirit remains unyielding, prepared for whatever challenges await. Thanks for watching this quick recap on Comic Yahud. If you want the full story, check out the playlist linked below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you in the next comic adventure.